Greetings from Google Academy UK, and in this video we're going to be doing a snapshot and restore. So I'll start off with my dashboard, home, and then we can, for instance, go here, and then we're looking for Compute Engine, go down and go snapshots. Should not have any problem. There you go. When this is setting up, I'll talk you quickly through the billing. I'll just get through this bit first. So what should we call this? GA post SMTP, because that's about the stage we're up to, isn't it? You can put a description here if you want to tell you that, we've got to the SSL, the deployment, we've got the mailer working. You can choose where to put it if you want. You can put them in different places. It doesn't have to be in the same place as your website, but be aware of billing and regions. So I'm just going to leave mine here where it's free, and then keep snapshots. Yeah, you can delete snapshots older than 14 days, but we're not going to worry about that. And then we're going to create a snapshot. And the way snapshots work is you are billed, successfully created it. Well, that did not appear to go correctly, did it? It's still doing it up here. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it'll just take a little moment. Right, there we go. It's finally kicked into overdrive, and this can take, let's see, not too long, hopefully 11:43, so it'll take a moment or two. For some reason today my internet is, well, this PC is lagging a bit, so things are taking a little bit longer. I suppose we've got everybody in the house on the net as well, gaming, phones, tablets, laptops, what else? PS4 in one room, Xbox One in other. Devices, right, that's that done now. So we've got a snapshot. We can see it's 1.2 gigabyte. Now if we said add 10 images, whatever, and it adds another 100 megabyte, whatever, the next backup we did, set images added, would just be like 0.1 of a gigabyte. So we'd have 1.3 in total. We've got what we started off with, then we'd have what we've added to it. So irregardless if you had, say, one snapshot of 10 gigabyte or 10 snapshots of 1 gigabyte, you're going to pay the same money. So when you come in and you start seeing lots of backups, don't automatically delete, because you might lose like the big ones or whatever, and then you pretty much lost everything. So just keep all your backups, name them accordingly, put a description in there, and then you can jump straight into here, see which is which. And without further ado, we're now going to this VM instance, and we want to, let's just check that this, so we see. Right, another thing, and if you know how to do this, it gets on your nerves, so it gets on mine, so we'll quickly get rid of all this stuff here. And like I say, a nice clean install. See if the computer engine's stopped yet. No, let's have a look. Right, successful stopping. Maybe I didn't even press stop because I went off there, yeah. Right, so this takes a moment or two. Should have done this before I went and did the cleansing. See what else, have we got anything else to talk about? Yeah, I'm thinking, stay with Gutenberg and the 2020 theme to build up a blog on this, because it's all about you getting the videos watched and you getting the skills, not about how pretty the website looks. So as we go along, I might change that later on in videos, start using Elementor and something like a membership theme, something like that. So look, if we are stopped, not yet. Come on, stop, bro. Sometimes things when you're filming just don't want to go right. Stopping VM instance, GA restored. Come on, second time lucky. Sometime today, bro. I'm just going to evict everybody out of the internet to myself. Sorry, you're homeless. I need my Virgin Fibre. Come on, hurry up. Unsuccessfully stopped. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our snapshots, and we're going to select the one we've just made, and we're going to put create instance. And what you can now do with this as well is you can make your machine more powerful. Be aware it's going to do that for you already, look. So be aware what you choose in here, and you've got different series of machines, you've got different types. Look, it's just, but for us, alright, we'll just name it first. So name is permanent. What should we call it? GA site will do. And then labels, don't need any. Again, you can place your region and zones of your snapshot somewhere else. So just say, for instance, you know, America just fell off of the earth and all your stuff's there. You wouldn't really worry about his website things falling off the earth, but if you had it in Asia, you could still be online for a bit till Asia falls off the earth. Right, without further ado, change this, remember, back to F1 Micro, and it's going to tell us we're estimating $4.28 a month, but we're not actually going to be paying that. At this point, if you also want to, you can change the type of disk, so you can go to a SSD dealer. I believe it only adds about $1 or so onto it anyway, so if you prefer them type of disks. Allow default access, this is for your APIs and identity and access management, that's your IAM. Tick both of these, excuse me, and then create. And this will take a few moments. So we see we'll have two here now, and at the moment the IP address is that. If we have a look at the website, we have nothing going on. That's no good to show it like that because it's still got a page. Hang on, I'll try and load it fresh, but no website, no loading. Come on. There you go, see, that's taken far too long. Looks like I've made a new friend on Facebook. Ooh. Right, computer engine, we done yet? Nope. Right, what else do we need to do? What we can have open in another tab if you want to as well is external IP addresses, because we're going to have to switch in a moment as we see these. Look, we've got that. Let's just have a look. Right, so that's up and running. So back into external IP addresses, we see at the moment this old website that's not working, GA restored. That was the first one that stopped. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go change, and then we're going to drop down here and we're going to choose GA site, and we're going to assign a new email address to GA restored. And you don't really need that. We're going to delete that one in a moment anyway. We're going to delete the old virtual machine because there's no point having billable objects in here. And I do believe with static IP addresses, you may even get charged for ones that's not actually pointing anywhere. So if you have got one who's just left, you're looking back and you've been doing this and adding uploads, get rid of your IP addresses you don't need. You're only going to have 2 or 3 as we go through this course within here, and they'll all be explained thoroughly. And as we can see, it's just taking a little bit of time to do that. Right, that's done. Hopefully, yeah, GA static, blah, blah, blah. Now the website can take a moment to come back online, so I'll tell you what, let's just try it anyway and see if we're back instantly. And waiting. I'm not going to pause it while it does this. I'm going to see if it's taken straight through our, what's the time now? 11:51 on the 14th of May. As we can see, that's taking a little second. This site can't be reached. That pauses. I'll give it a moment and try again. I must say GCP and my computer and everything are not working in beautiful harmony today. So let's just go through some checks to give it a minute. So we've changed that now. We've got that. And VM instance GA site. And if we go back to the compute engine, what we can now do with that one is we can delete it, because as we said, we don't need it. You make sure it's the one that stops and not one with a tick. It'll tell you as you hover over it. Now this instance is running, this instance is stopped. You can see external IP address is now none, because we've now swapped the IP address that was with it. That machine is gone and dying, and this machine is alive and hooked up to it. So we'll just delete that. Yes. Again, these can take a little minute. Let's go back, see if we've got any website yet. A little bit slow today. I'm going to try it quickly on my other PC, but it's a lot faster. Oh, there we go. So we're back up and running, and it's now 11:52. So it's taken us approximately, what, a minute or two. And I'll take you through the steps again, even, like Springer's final words, whatever. So what we do is we first create a snapshot. And as we've discussed, we can put it in whatever zone. We can make it a stronger, more powerful one. Even if you take the $300 credit from Google, you can pretty much build on the 3.7 gigabyte one, which that'll handle about 1 million requests per second. So you can still build on a much beefier machine for your first year for free, but then be aware the following year you're going to start paying like $24 a month or whatever like that. So we've done that, we do the snapshot, and then we go into the VM instance. It's not there anymore because I've deleted it, but we stop the current VM. We'll only have one in there, hopefully. It's got your IP address that you used there, and then once that's stopped, what we do is we then go back to snapshots and we click on this and we create an instance. I'm not going to bother going through it again. And then once we've created the instance and it's all up and running, we go back to, got it here, sorry. We go back to external IP addresses and we change this, remember, and it goes static. And so your IP address now points to your new instance. So I hope that was, I've got through it all in 10 minutes, and you see it actually takes a minute or two. It's just me going through explaining things. So if you've got any comments or questions or feedback, please feel free to leave it in the comments in the video. And if you like the video, please subscribe, because like I said, we're trying to build up this Google thing. We're doing a lot of Google Sheets and Suite within it, linking, it's amazing. And pay £4.14 or is it £4.60 a month for my G Suite. And then as you've seen here, I've bought a domain name for about $6. I've got my site hosted free. I've got my SSL. I've up to memory and all these sorts of things. So you see, this here is a perfect learning tool for WordPress, because even if you do want to go up to Garden Variety Host and get less for more, which probably not, or you won't be here watching this, but then you can always learn with this. So your first year of, say, being at like WordPress school, whatever, this is your easel and canvas. When has YouTube and Google search ever returned 500 and 404? You've had done. So I'm going to sign off there, and thank you for watching, and give us a thumbs up if you can, and very nice. If you've got any other friends who want to learn this, be sure to share it across your social media network. All shares are greatly appreciated. As always, regards from Ramsgate, United Kingdom. Stay safe and get sage.